Hello, my name's Sarah Tyndall and I'm Chair of Trustees for Mothers for Mothers, a peer support perinatal mental health organisation working here in Bristol and across the surrounding area. I wanted to take this opportunity to speak to you as we come to the end of Maternal Mental Health Week for this year, and to say a little bit about why I'm involved with Mothers for Mothers, why this work is so important, and to think a little bit about the situation we currently find ourselves in. So I joined the Board of Trustees about 3 years ago, and I have been Chair of Trustees for the last 18 months. It's a great privilege and a pleasure to work alongside such an amazing team made up of the other women who sit on the trustee board alongside me and our paid staff and volunteers who deliver such an amazing service. They have responded astonishingly to the challenges of adapting our services to meet the current situation, given the global pandemic that we are all living through. And I would want to acknowledge and pay tribute to that at this time. And I know that other services across the country have also made similar adaptations in order to meet the needs of the families that they work with. So in my professional life, I work in early intervention, largely with families that face multiple challenges, disadvantage and deprivation. And the reason that I do this work is because I believe that every child should be given the best possible start in life. And this means that we need to resource and support families as they make that transition from pregnancy through to becoming new parents, with all that that entails. We know that that is portrayed as a very joyful event, and indeed it is a deeply joyful event. But we know that alongside that, it carries many challenges for people, and that actually it can be a time when previous mental illness resurfaces. It can also be a time when actually adjusting to a new role prompts heightened levels of anxiety, depression, and we know that some women will become seriously ill at this time and will require specialist clinical services. In thinking about Maternal Mental Health Week this week, the focus there has been supporting women in difficult times, and these are particularly difficult times as we face all that it means to have our freedoms restricted and to be more isolated. Mothers for Mothers is a peer support group, and at the heart of that is the connection, the ability to connect with someone and to connect with somebody who has been through a similar experience. So at this time where our connections are more difficult to achieve, we think particularly of women who may be feeling extremely isolated, maybe facing pregnancy and early parenthood looking very different from how they anticipated it to be. And I would urge anyone in that position to reach out to an organisation. Mothers for Mothers is open and we are delivering services. Or if you're aware of somebody who may need support, please encourage them to reach out to services. They're still there. They're being offered in a different way, but actually we are making connections, and that is available for people. So I would urge you to do that. Maternal Mental Health Week is a fantastic opportunity to raise awareness of the issues around maternal mental health. However, I'm really mindful that this is something that is a 365 days of the year thing. And I think that it's really important that we remember that. And I'm mindful that Mothers for Mothers has been doing this work for 39 years. And next year we will be celebrating our 40th birthday. And I'm really looking forward to marking that event. And I hope that many of you will be able to join us for that. One of the things that really stands out for me in this work is the shaping of our services based on feedback from women and families who've used our services. And I have the great privilege of reading a lot of that feedback which is collected in order to inform how we ensure that services best meet the needs of those people who access our services. And the thing that I'm always struck by, and it shines out, is the strength and resilience that women, their families, those who support them, find in order to navigate their way through the challenges of any kind of perinatal mental health issue, and to get on that road back to wellness. And I am always struck by that. And I know that even in these incredibly difficult times that we're all facing, we are on a path back to a life that may be different, may be changed, but will be more normal, and where there will be opportunities for us to connect face to face again. So thank you. Thank you to everybody who has worked so hard this Maternal Mental Health Week. And thank you to everybody who will continue to do that throughout the weeks, months and years ahead.